Okay, so you've slaved over the construction of your syllabus. You've poured your blood, sweat, and tears into making it flawless. Now, how do you get your students to actually read your syllabus? Well, first and foremost, my personal approach to creating syllabi is not to make them any longer than is needed. Nobody wants to sit and read every word of a 10-page syllabus. If your syllabus is 10 pages, you run the risk of your students not even bothering to open it up. Plus, if there's too much irrelevant information in there, the important stuff is likely to get lost or be difficult to find at a later time. Otherwise, exactly how long to make your syllabus and how much information to include is really a matter of debate and personal preference. And some instructors push for the all-inclusive approach, putting everything in there so that students are fully aware and fully informed of all of your policies and course procedures. Anyway, my first tip for getting students to read the syllabus is just to keep it from being unnecessarily long. Let's take a look at a few more recommendations for getting students to read your syllabus. Well, the surefire way to make sure that students have read your syllabus is to read it in class. Ha ha ha, there's nowhere to run. No, but you may want to go over the key elements of your syllabus together in class. And to make that more engaging, you may choose to have students then get into small groups and to answer each other's questions. You could also send it home with students and ask them to come back to class having answered the question, compared to other courses you have taken, do you expect this one to be more or less difficult, and why? That would be a tricky question to answer without being very familiar with the syllabus. You could have students come up with a list of questions never to ask the instructor because the answer is in the syllabus. I would be cautious with this, however. I wouldn't want to ever tell students that there are certain questions that they are never allowed to ask, but you might frame it as questions to check the syllabus for before coming to the instructor, or something like that. You could set up a scavenger hunt for your students. Give them certain items that they need to look up and find in your syllabus, such as which days of the week the assignments will be due, or whether or not quizzes can be made up. And you could create a quiz on the syllabus for students to take. It could simply be a multiple choice quiz, or you could make it short answer and ask questions like, which of the student learning objectives for this course are most important to you personally and why? Or, of the 4 papers assigned, which are you least or most looking forward to writing and why? This is one of my favorite methods for online courses because in an online course, the syllabus takes on an added importance, and you can't really get your students into a room and force them to go over it with you. You could make the syllabus quiz worth just a couple of points, or if you use modules in Canvas, you can set it up so that students are unable to progress in the course until they have taken and or perfectly completed the syllabus quiz.